Hey, what's up? What's going on? Daria Jackson-Legagneur here of the New York Power Couple. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to navigate and use Telegram. Telegram has become very, very popular within the past few months. And it's used by people that want to communicate to a massive amount of people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my phone up so that I can show you how to navigate it. So give me 1 second. And my phone should be popping up in a moment. All right, there it is. Okay, perfect. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to the App Store, because the first thing you need to do is to go to the App Store so that you can download it. Now, just to let you know, there is a desktop version, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to show you how you can use it on your mobile device. Now, I'm using a iPhone, so I'm going to show you on the iPhone, but the process is similar if you have an Android. One of the big differences is that you go to your Play Store as opposed to going to your Apple Store, right? So once you go to where you need to go to download the application, so you do a search. So I was already playing around with it. So here's my search bar, and I'm just going to type Telegram. All right. So just make sure it looks like this, so that you're downloading the correct thing, because if it doesn't look like that, you're not downloading Telegram. All right, so mine says open because I already have it, but if you don't have it, it's going to say get. So I'm going to open it up, and as you can see, I already have a bunch of groups that I'm a part of. And let me just tell you something, because this is so popular, you'll be surprised who's on Telegram already. A lot of your contacts will be on there. So once you get in there, you're going to see a bunch of people that are already on Telegram. All right. So what I'm going to do now is show you how to start a group. So what you want to do is you want to go to this little square. Give me 1 second. You want to go to this little square right here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to that square with the little pen sticking out. All right. Okay. So when I tap it, it brings me to another screen, and I have the option to create a new group, a new chat, or a new channel. So in this case, we're going to do a new group. I've never done a new secret chat or a new channel. So for the sake of this video, I'm just going to show you how to create a group. All right, so you tap new group. Now what you have to do is you have to put someone in the group in order to start a group. So I'm going to put my husband. I'm going to do a search for his name. And let's see, maybe because I have him in a group already, it's not coming up. All right, let's see. Let's try it again. Nope, he is not coming up. All right, so let me try. I'm going to try my sister. All right, so here's my sister. All right, so that's my sister. I have her name there. I'm going to hit next. All right, so now she's in the group. I'm going to give it a group name, and I'm just going to call it my group. Okay. So I have the name here. Also, there's a camera here, so you can put your own logo here or your picture. So right now, she's the only one part of the group, and I'm going to hit the create button. All right, so now the group is created. We have a name, we have a person in there. Actually, two people are in there. I'm in there as the admin, and then my sister is in there as a member, right? And as you can see, it says 2 members, right? So notice that I called it my group. So right now it created its own icon with the letter M, because that's the first letter of the name of my group. So I love the fact that it gives you information. So it tells you that groups can have up to 200,000 people, or 2,000 members, 200,000 members. It has persistent chat history, which is nice. Public links, you can put public links in there, and then you can have admins in there that have different functions or different rights, as they would say. Okay, so in order to get to all of that, you want to tap the name of the group. That's going to help you get into the function. Now it's the functionality of this app. Okay, so let's tap my group, and now it'll allow you to add members, mute, search, and more, and do some editing. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to add members. So right now, as you can see, there are two members here, myself and my sister. Right? So we're going to hit add members, and you can either add members manually like I did her, or you can send people the actual group link. Okay. Mute. I'm going to hit the mute button, which is a really cool feature, because if you're tired of hearing the pinging and the notifications, you can mute it for an hour so you can take a nap or get something done. Mute it for a day or two, or mute it forever and just come back to the group and see what's going on. So whatever floats your boat, that's what you do. Okay, so you can mute. All right, you can do a search. You can search for information in this chat, right, which is nice. I'm going to go back to my group, and then you can also hit more, and you can leave the group if that's what you choose to do. So now we're going to go to the edit button. So I'm going to cancel that and go to the edit button. Now, this is where you could set your own photo, right? Whatever you want to put there. You can put a group description, and then I'll go over what this is down here. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is just show you how to change the photo. So I'm just going to put a photo of myself, and you can move the photo around to fit it the way you want it to fit. And then you hit the check right here. And then it's set. Okay, I can type what the description is, whatever the description is, you type it there. Notifications. So that's another place where you can do your notifications, whether you want to enable it, mute, or disable, whatever your preference is. Sound, if you want a specific sound so that you know it's a notification from the Telegram group, then you can do that, or you just have it set to default. The group type, you can make it public, or you can make it private. Okay. And then here you have if it's a private group, you can have a private link that you can send. So you can copy the link, revoke the link, or share the link. Okay. So I like to keep it on private. And yeah, that's my preference. Now this is a good one here where it says chat history for new members. This is really good. So you tap that, and right now it's set default to hidden, but if you want your new members to see what happened, what was said prior to them being invited to the group, then you hit visible, right? And then you press done. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, okay, so I went back, so let me tell you what I did. So when I pressed done, it took me to my group. It took me to where the chat is. And now I'm going to hit my group again, because that's all you need to do to have access to the administrative part, I like to call it. And then you hit edit. And then you go to this is where we were before, notifications, sound, group type, permissions. So you can give specific people permissions to do certain things within the group. Okay. You can have them, they can send messages, media, emojis, send polls, add members, pin messages, things of that nature. right? So your members can do all these things. If you don't want them to do these things, then you just toggle it off and you just press the button. Okay? Depending on the group, you may not want them to pin messages. You may only want the admin to do that, so you take that off. You may not want your members to add members, only the admins to do that, so you take that off. So it all depends on what you're using your group for and what you want your members to do. Okay? Administrators, you can add an admin if you like. So what you do is you tap add admin, and since right now there's only one person in the group, that's who I can make an admin. So now she's an admin, right? And then I can tell her, I can decide what it is that I want her to be able to do, being an admin in my group. Okay? And then you press, well, if you press done, then she's the admin. Okay? And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to cancel and go back. So now I'm in the initial chat place of the group. I'm going to show you how to put some information in there. So here you have what is called, I always call it a paper clip. You can put in a video, a file, a location, a poll, or a contact in there. So let's say, I wanted to just put some information in there, a photo, and it may have a graphic or something like that. So I'm just going to put a picture of myself in there, right? So all you do is just press send photo or send as a file, whatever it is that you're sending, right? So I'm sending it as a photo, right? I must have tapped 2 photos. I didn't even realize that. So that's the information. So everybody in the group is going to see that. So let's say I wanted to make reference to a website. So I can send this website, facebook.com. Right? So now we have photos in there, and we also have a website. So let's say, now anybody can do this, right? So let's say I wanted to come into the group and I needed a specific graphic or a specific image or a specific website, because there's a lot of information, going on. It's a lot of chatting and conversations going on in the group. So all I have to do is hit my group, and notice now media pops up because there's media. So then you can just go right to the image that you want, and links come up as well. So you just tap the links and there is your Facebook link. So whatever website or PDF or any type of file that you send, it will go in the link section, and any type of image will go into the media section. So the information is always accessible. So I love that feature. And that is pretty much it. I just got a phone call. I had to stop it. She'll probably call me again. But that is pretty much it. So if you have any questions on how to navigate Telegram, just hit me up, send me a message, text me. Wherever you're seeing this, if you're seeing this on Facebook, send me a private message or message below the video. If you're seeing this on YouTube, just leave a comment below and I'll get back to you. Again, Daria Jackson-Legagneur signing off, and thank you very much for watching. So now I'm going to come on back.